Right, so we are at the farm job. So I've been getting on with doing the bathroom. Now, it's been doing my head in. I've got to be honest. Now, some might say the more money you spend on things, the better the products. Guess what? It's not true. It's not true. So I'll explain more later on in the video, because you can spend an absolute fortune on stuff, and guess what? Makes zero chance of actually making it an easy job. Now, this has really stressed me out. I'm going to be honest. There's loads of things that it just grind me down about the job at times, and it just, it's just hard. It's hard to keep going when you're like this. It just, Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and let's get inside. We're now obviously upstairs and into the farm job. Now, it has been chaos up here. I'm going to be honest. Look at the state of the place. It is mad. I mean, there's so many things that have been opened and not put in the right places, which has drove me absolutely up the wall. So Jack has been getting on with edging at the minute. So we'll just take you in here quickly. So he's been edging for all of the walk-in wardrobes, which is what we're in right now. So Steve's been really busy trying to sort all this lot out. And he's done a wonderful job. There's loads of drawers, and that's nearly there. So for me, I've been getting on with trying to fit out the bathroom. Now, there's bits and bobs, as you can imagine, that is just missing, which is so annoying. So annoying. So we're missing things like, right, the plug for the sink, missing, toilet seat, missing, why wouldn't it be? So this bath, copper bath, so look at that. So that is a very nice bath, but bits like the trap for it doesn't work. So we've had to then get adapters for all that. Now, that was a lot of money. So yeah, so that's annoying. So also we've had airlocks in the system, which is for the shower, because the shower pump and all the rest of it. So that's been fun. Got called out because I had no shower downstairs and all the rest of it. So winner. So yeah, so I'll be glad once we can sort of get the bath fitted now. Get that done, get it over the line, and then hopefully we can wrap this room up until parts arrive, like that. I've got the radiators to hang. So radiator in here, so behind the lights, we've got a radiator that's going to go on there, big column radiator. And I can energise all this so we don't have to have all the site lights going. So there's that, and plumb the bath in, radiator over there, and we've got these, like, what do you call them, like column school, like the old traditional school radiators, is that. So those ones there, so we've got one there and one on the other side of you that we've got to do, and then there's some downlights in the cupboards behind there, which is behind the bookcases. And yes, there is a full video coming on how Steve made those, and just haven't got round to it because I'm too busy. So yeah, anyway, enough of that. I've got to get on and let's get this bath sorted. Right, so just putting the bath in. So what we've used underneath, because I know you're going to struggle thinking, how have I just piped that in? So we've got a flexible duct. We've also got a trap on there at the bottom of it. So me and Jack, we've had to also cut away a bit of the floor at the bottom because we were hoping with the profile of the bath that there would be a bit more depth on there, but there isn't. So we've had to make a bit of a buenas noches underneath. So the bath should be, in theory, all sorted. Now the bath taps are on the pump as well, so they're pump driven, because this, as you can imagine with a farmhouse, is a large property. And the thing is with that, is it's a hell of a long journey. This is one end of the house, and where the tanks and everything are for the hot water tank is literally the far side of the property, and that's why there is a tank. But yeah, so copper bath is in and done as far as I'm concerned. So that'll all need siliconing round on the bottom, but that is not me. I am not the silicon king. Steve's the silicon king. He will sort that out. So that should be job done for me on that one. And next job for me on the item list is to start looking at the radiators. But I'm just going to quickly show you the toilet. So I know. The toilet itself is... I can't fit the bracket for here. I can't fit the bracket here. The bracket goes on roughly around this section. And the reason why it goes on here is because when the loose seat lid goes up, it has like a little buffer on it, which is that little buffer. It goes on there and that stops it. But until I have the seat, I can't do anything about it. And it is what it is. So it's all ready to go. Just need to sort that out. So in here, shower's all done and dusted. We got that all taken care of. So I think we're now, for me, is better fill this bath up and make sure it's all good. Okay, the bath is all full now, as we've seen. So I've had a little sweep up, little square away with a lot of the rubbish. Now, next thing for me is getting on with the radiators. So for that, I need to drain down the system. The system's going to be drained down. So first thing first, I need to go and get the drain down hose from out the van. As you can imagine, it's 3 stories. It's a bit of a trek. But we're here at the van, and let's see how tidy this is. Probably not very. Right, let's see. Not too bad. It ain't too bad in there. It's been worse. You'll do. Okay, there's a reason why I've put that there, because from up there where we're working, so we're working in the top story, up there I can see when that is finished running out. That is a drain anyway, so it will soak into there, so it's not a problem. Right, water is successfully draining down as we speak, which is great. So now I've got to figure out the radiator, get that all mounted up while it's still draining. Always a process. Jack's still living the dream, filing away. So I've got to get that radiator at the bottom there. That is the one that's for the walk-in dressing area. The one at the top is for the bathroom, and then we've got that one and the other one where Jackie's over there to do. Wish me luck. Okay, so now I've got the radiator mounted. So that weighs an absolute ton. Very, very heavy. Steve is making up a plinth thing for this secret doorway, because essentially, if you haven't seen in the previous videos, this behind me here, this doorway is actually going to be a big fat mirror, and so it's going to look like it's just a mirror on the wall, and then you are secretly going to be walking through said mirror through into your very nice dressing area with radiator, hopefully, if I can plumb it nicely. So that is what I'm up to right now. So I'm just sorting out all the valves for it now. So we've drained all the system down, as you know, and now we're just going to sort out the actual installation of that. So because of the panelling over here, so just behind that light there's another copper radiator to go on. But because of the panelling, just above there, Steve's making another sort of panelling a bit like that to go up there. So it's all nice and level, because if not, it's not going to work and it's going to look very, very silly. So let's get into to plumbing these bits up. Okay, so just soldering this now. So I'll just sort of go backwards a few steps on here. So loosen it all off. So we've marked out where we need to be. So we'll use the flux on here to sort of make sure it's all fluxed round. Then put your 90 on, build it both ways up, and loosely mount it in place like that. And the best way of doing things now is, obviously, because it's timber, You don't want that to burn. So make sure you got your heat mat in. And let's see if we can get you in a little bit closer. So with your solder, make sure you've got a little curve on. And you don't want too much heat because there's no water in there, no moisture, so you don't want too much heat. So if you're soldering this way, and visually you'll see the front here and the top there, so you need to make sure that if you're heating this way, that you're starting here, because you need to make sure that it's gone all the way around the heat. It's like this. You be conscious not to put too much in, because if you do, you'll have a run. And that's all you need. Let it cool down. Once it's cooled down, give a little bit of wipe down with a cloth. Then you can go over it again with a bit of wire wool, just to take any of the excess off. As I say, it doesn't have to be mental clean. Take that away. So there's no scorch marks on the timber, which is good. So a little bit of a clean down. Final little wipe over, and it's a case of tightening everything up. And there you have it. One radiator installed, ready to get the next one done. Okay, so we just got on with sorting the 2 radiators out, just put some bits and bobs away. Steve has been very, very busy. I'm going to show you in a second. So Steve's been doing some like you can hear him, straw liners and extending bits up. So Jackie's doing a nice bit of a clean up job. Stephen is making some, I don't know what to call it, extensions for the drawers, I think, something like that. So we're making these into deep drawers for, I don't know, all Steve's hair products, I think, something like that. That's it. I think that's what they're there for.
Do you need deep drawers for it?
You do need a lot of deep, I mean, that is a lot of hair removal cream that we all have to use. So yes, so that's what Steve's been up to. I didn't spill any water down there at all. He's like a dog that's not been trained. He had an accident. It was you. See, look, don't inspect it. I've tidied it up. So I've just got this one piped up. It's all piped up and done. Now Jack is now on the clean out crew, so he is now cleaning out this room. I've just done this radiator. We've had to pack out the top to match the profile for that, and then we just piped up the bottom. So now I'm going to have a look at getting these column radiators at least prepped. Now, what time is it now? 2 o'clock. So it's 2 o'clock. Some of the radiators are not here. They're at a drop-off centre, aka the post office. So one of us is going to have to shoot down and find out where that is and go and get those. But first of all, we're going to have a look at these. Let's move this one in. Steve's been having lunch. It's very romantic. So we have to have a look at doing these now and get all the valves all built up with brackets for the walls. And also try and have a bit of a square up, because it feels like it's a never-ending job when you're looking around for loads of stuff, as that guy is there. Looking around. This is what we spend most of our day doing at the minute. It's just searching and searching and searching for stuff.
Soul searching.
Soul searching, because what's happened, mainly him and me, in fairness. What's happened is multiple different people have been in, aka Sean, and we tend to be chucking him under the bus quite a lot at the minute. It's great.
Only when he's not here.
Only when he's not here, yeah. I mean,
not brave enough.
I mean, the big bear will have something to say about it. He opens his stuff up, and we don't know where anything's going. It's not just Sean; it's other people as well. And it's very annoying when you're looking around for it. So if you don't know, if you're not fitting it, don't open it. Simple as that. Right, let's get this done. Has he left yet? Jack's gone to go and get some parts, and I thought I'd better come in here and let obviously show you what Steve's been up to. There he is. Steve, what have you been doing? What have you been doing?
Not a lot.
Nothing really, innit?
No, a bit of wardrobe stuff in it.
Just putting this top trim on.
Yeah, a couple of shelves.
A couple of shelves, nothing much. I like what you've done with the socket.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Just waiting for my friend to come and put
Who,
that back.
who's that?
He turns out I got no friends.
So, just want to point out that is not live. There is no power to that, and we were just joking about that a second ago. About there's, I like the socket on there. So you've been busy, haven't you, in here? In fairness, been very, very busy. There's been a couple of changes, hasn't there?
Yeah.
I believe there's been a few changes.
Yes.
So it's very nice. It looks very, very nice. In fairness, I'll give you your dues. You do a wonderful job. We're trying to get this closed out now. It'd be nice if the Sparky turned up rather than the plumber, isn't it?
Yeah. Never turn up on the same job then, this company.
Apparently not, because he's either the same guy. He's either plumbing on that day or he's sparking on that day. He's never really decided which way he wants to go, and he won't blend the two, will he, mate?
No.
He won't do it. He just ain't doing it.
Very
Forget it.
rigid.
Solid, I think they call it. Solid. So yeah, so it's looking quite smart actually, Steve. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's all right. I mean, I could do better, but whatever. What can you say?
I'll have a look at yours after the weekend.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, I'm doing my wardrobes at my house over the weekend, and I'm just going to put it out there. They'll be better than this. The standard will be higher because I think Steve's volunteering to do it. Oh, he's gone quiet. Right, so we're now sort of emptying the room out because we're pretty much, well, we're there at the end of the day anyway now. So we've managed to get all the bath is now silicone down. Steve's just sorted all that lot out. We've just had a delivery for the sink waste, but in fairness, that's not going to happen today. We're just literally running out of time. So we've got that now, so that's all sorted. Steve has pretty much done all the caulking inside of there, which is actually another job. These are little niggly jobs that sort of they take ages, and Steve is just having a little sweep up because it's 3 flights of stairs with Jack's outside loading the van, and we're running up and down in between everything. We've managed to get all the radiators now all piped up and bled, which is amazing. So for me it's a huge victory because these column radiators are not the easiest for me to sort those out. There's that one just the other side of the wall here, as you saw a minute ago, and then those two. So we've made a little bit of a list of what needs to happen on the end, but all of a sudden it starts looking like a very nice bedroom. So we've got a couple of electric bits to do when we come back. So check these out. What Steve made. Really cool. So in here we've got, hopefully you can see this still. It's got a downlight in, and then the client's added, he wants another one in both of these. Don't think he's going to need it, I'll be honest with you. I think it's massively overkill in there, but hey ho. So we've got 2 of those to do. I've got a front to change, and then I've got to test it and energise everything up. So yeah, so pretty good. So another job pretty much sorted. So on to the next one.